What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am in the garage, but I'm not going to be for much longer. I am stopping in because Joey, if you remember, I took his small block apart in a storage container in a snowstorm. If you remember that, then we're going back to fire up his new motor. Zach Golly, Rich Golly helped him get it together. Very grateful and thankful for them. And we're going to go fire this deal up for the first time. Go break in the cam and just give it a good once-over, check everything over. So that is what we got going on in this video. But I'm here because I got to pick up a few things. I got to pick up some welding rod to find top dead center. And I got to pick up timing light so we can shoot the timing on this thing and get it where we want it. So that is kind of what we got going on in this video. So I'm in the garage right now picking up those two things. But I do have an announcement. July 17th. It is a Sunday. It is EC Motorsports presents New York's Next Top Dog Small Tire Shootout. This is a rowdy racing event I am sponsoring. I will add the flyer up right here. They have a street car class and a small tire class, and I am making a trophy for the winner in both, along with the fastest pass gets 150 bucks. The biggest, best wheelie gets 150 bucks. So, come take my money. Let's have some fun. Let's put on a good event. And it's going to be a good one. So, super excited about that. July 17th, I will throw the banner up right now so you guys can write that date down. At the Safety Park in Cicero. Make sure you come out, support. It's going to be a good time. So, I'm going to get the timing light and the welding rod and get this thing going together so we can go fire up a small block and go do some streetcar stuff. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get to it. We have made it to the Nova. I got all the stuff I need. Just grab real quick, but we're going to turn this thing over, build a little bit of oil pressure, find top dead center, hook everything up, and then crank this thing. Do a little bit of cam braking, and then if all goes right and everything looks good, we're going to take it for a spin. And it's going to move under its own power for the first time in almost a year. Not quite a year, but almost a year. So I'm sure Joey's very excited. He was so excited he forgot to charge the battery. But it's all right. So we're going to get this thing rocking and rolling and then fire it up. That should be pretty awesome. I'm excited. Okay, so update. We are trying to get the distributor in so we can prime this thing. So obviously distributor in, we'll turn the oil pump and we'll start priming it. But we're running into an issue. And the Gollies were nice enough to come down and point us in a direction of what we got going on. And from my understanding is the oil pump drive is sitting in the oil pump enough where it will turn the distributor and everything, but it's not sitting in there enough where it allows the distributor to sit flush. They advise us that we need to find a long set of pliers and play with it and get it to sit down even further. So Joey's off finding a set of pliers. I am here holding down the fort. And that's where we're at. So, not a whole lot of progress, but things are going on, and we're working on it. So, hopefully, next is this thing's primed and ready to go, and we're firing it up to start the braking process. But that's where we're at right now. Waiting for Joey to come back with some pliers, and we'll get this thing rocking and rolling. So, remember where I left off with the oil pump drive shaft, Joey going to get tools and stuff like that? Well, it was much easier than that, apparently.
It's not dark outside.
I'm going to provide some pictures in here so you can kind of get a better understanding of what happened, but the gaskets actually were really tight on the distributor shaft itself, and the gaskets would not sit all the way up on the sleeve. And I'll have some pictures in here. I took some pictures so you guys get a better understanding of actually what happened. So now that that's been addressed, we do have it all the way in. It is gaskets and all that stuff are still on it. It's in, pointing towards cylinder number 1. We are getting plug wires set now, and this thing should be attempted to be fired up here in the next few minutes. So now that the distributor is in though, now we can prime the motor, get oil where it needs to be, and go from there. So we're gonna get some distributor wires on and prime it, and it'll be running here shortly, I promise, guarantee it. But we gotta get back to work. Alright, so we are moments away from firing up. We got our super long plug wires ran. I'm sure we can address getting those sized appropriately down the road, but distributor's not hooked up and the fuel pump's not hooked up yet. What we are going to do is we are going to hook it up to his truck battery. We are going to prime this thing, get some oil pressure, and then we're going to hook everything up, and it's time to break it in. It's about 9 p.m., so it's the right time for a cam break-in, and I'm excited. So we ran into a few problems. It's hot rodding. It is what it is, but we pushed through them, and as far as I can tell, it's smooth sailing from here. But you never know. We can find leaks. We can do this stuff, but we're not going to know till we crank this thing up. So we are going to get priming it, and then I'm going to turn the camera on right before we fire it up and get this break-in done. So stay tuned. You're about to hear this small block Chevy come to life. All right, it's first startup time. It's only 9:37. I also brought the idle down just because. So, in conclusion, it runs. We got the timing right. And then we learned that we either have an alternator that doesn't work or the battery's complete junk. So Joey's going to go out, get a new battery, and then he's going to try this process all over again. But I think that was successful. I mean, anytime that you get your car running after not running for almost a year is a complete success. So thank you to the Gollies. They were involved quite a bit. Much appreciated. And I think we had a good night. It's only 10:30. I mean, how, you know, on a Monday, it's fine. But any last words, Joey, for
It's finally running.
It's finally running. We had a little bit of some problems here and there, but we got through them. And just another successful venture, in my opinion, because a running car is a saved car, and there ain't many of these left. So let's keep as many running as.
That was awesome. It's getting late. Mistakes are getting made.
Yeah, you can also still arc your ratchet off the alternator and the battery. So that's your tech tip for the day. Don't do that. Joey just did, and it was cool. But I'm gonna end this video off here. Happy Wednesday, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back to your regularly scheduled Fairmont programming in a lit garage and not in the middle of the night on Friday. But these are the nights that we live for. These are the fun nights, and I'm sure we'll have plenty more in the future. So thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
See you.
It's time to go to bed. I gotta get up to work in the morning. 4 o'clock comes early, but alright, I'm out. See you guys for the next video.
He's just calling in.